Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your legs just weren't there? That strange feeling of weakness, as if your muscles are giving up on you, or worse, as if they were never really there to begin with. You're not alone. Millions of people, especially as they age, begin to experience this creeping sensation of weakness in their legs. And the strange part, it doesn't always come with pain. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes, it sneaks up on you, first a little imbalance, then a little shakiness on the stairs, and before you know it, you're avoiding walks, dodging exercise, and living more and more cautiously. Here's the good news. Science has made some incredible discoveries in the world of nutrition, and top doctors are now revealing fruits that can strengthen your legs in ways you wouldn't believe. These are not your ordinary apples and bananas. These are fruits that most people either overlook, ignore, or have never even heard of. These secret fruits are packed with powerful natural compounds that target the root causes of leg weakness, things like poor blood circulation, low magnesium levels, muscle degeneration, nerve damage, and chronic inflammation. And what's more exciting, these fruits aren't just about survival, they're about restoration. Imagine walking without that heaviness in your legs. Imagine climbing stairs with confidence. Imagine standing up after a long rest and feeling strong again. That's the power these fruits can offer. And today, we're diving deep into the top 5 secret fruits that top doctors are now recommending for weakened legs. Now, before we reveal fruit number 1, let me share something fascinating. A 2022 study from the European Journal of Nutrition found that certain fruits not only preserve muscle mass, but actually help regrow muscle fibers that have been lost with age. This blew the minds of researchers, who previously believed muscle degeneration in seniors was inevitable. But with the right nutrients, your body can still rebuild no matter your age. Let's begin with the fruit that's been a closely guarded secret among some elite functional medicine practitioners: blackcurrants. Blackcurrants might look like a basic berry, but they're anything but. These tiny, deep purple fruits are like tiny muscle stimulators in a shell. What makes them so powerful? 2 things: anthocyanins and gamma-linolenic acid (GLA). Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants that improve blood flow by strengthening capillaries and reducing inflammation. For weak legs, this is a game changer. Poor circulation is one of the top hidden reasons. People feel that jelly leg sensation. When blood doesn't flow properly, muscles don't get the oxygen they need. Over time, they weaken and shrink. But blackcurrants can help reverse that process. But that's not all. Blackcurrants are one of the very few fruits that contain a natural form of GLA, a fatty acid that directly reduces nerve pain and improves muscle coordination. That means people with diabetic neuropathy or age-related nerve decline could see real benefits. One clinical trial even showed that blackcurrant extract improved walking endurance in elderly patients by over 21% in just 6 weeks. Let that sink in. A fruit improved walking endurance by over 21% in a month and a half. That's not just nutrition. That's transformation. Let's move to another fruit, one you've likely seen in the supermarket, but never realized how potent it is. Sapodilla, also known as chiku in some parts of the world. Sapodilla is a soft, brown, sweet fruit that feels like a dessert, but acts like a powerful muscle tonic. What makes this fruit so potent is its high potassium and tannin content. Potassium is critical for muscle contractions. Without enough potassium, your legs literally lose their ability to contract and relax properly. That's what causes the twitching, the cramping, and sometimes, that feeling like your legs are just about to give out. But here's the kicker: sapodilla isn't just a source of potassium, it's also a strong natural anti-inflammatory. The tannins in sapodilla help reduce inflammation in connective tissue. That means, if your leg weakness is coming from inflammation in tendons, joints, or ligaments, this fruit can help relieve that pressure and restore function. In fact, top Ayurvedic doctors in India have used sapodilla for centuries as a remedy for joint pain and leg fatigue, even prescribing it to elderly patients with arthritis and muscle wasting. Modern science is just now catching up. And it's delicious. Imagine a fruit that tastes like caramel and helps restore your legs. That's sapodilla for you. Now, here's something truly wild. There's a fruit native to South America called camu camu that contains the highest natural vitamin C concentration of any fruit in the world. And while most people associate vitamin C with immunity, very few people know its critical role in collagen production and muscle recovery. You see, when your legs are weak, it's not just about muscle, it's also about connective tissue. Tendons and ligaments hold everything in place, and without enough collagen, they start to weaken and tear more easily. Camu doesn't just supply vitamin C. It floods the body with it, allowing for deep tissue repair and faster recovery after exercise or even basic walking. One of the lesser-known effects of camu is its ability to reduce oxidative stress in mitochondria, the tiny energy producers inside your muscle cells. When your mitochondria are under stress, they produce less energy, and your muscles feel tired and heavy. Camu restores that cellular power. There's a story about a professional triathlete who used camu during his recovery from a serious leg injury. Doctors were shocked at the speed of his recovery. But what the doctors later found was that his nutritionist had been loading him with high-potency camu juice daily to rebuild his leg strength. Here's a little-known secret. Camu also contains natural serotonin precursors, which help improve mood and motivation, to critical factors for getting up and moving when your legs feel weak. Alright, we're just getting warmed up. Let's talk about a fruit so rare that most people have never tasted it, and yet, it's considered a medical marvel in parts of Southeast Asia. Langsat, also known as lanzones. Langsat is a tropical fruit that looks a bit like a grape, but tastes like a mix between citrus and grapes. It's juicy, slightly sour, and rich in riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2. Why is this important? Riboflavin is essential for nerve health and muscle tone. Without enough of it, nerves fire poorly, and muscles don't receive proper signals from the brain. That leads to coordination problems, stumbles, and that awful feeling like your legs are 2 steps behind your body. Langsat is also rich in fiber, which plays a subtle but powerful role in leg strength. You see, your gut and your muscles are more connected than people think. If your digestion is poor, you don't absorb nutrients well. If you don't absorb nutrients, your legs don't get what they need. Langsat supports healthy gut flora, improves digestion, and increases the absorption of essential minerals like calcium and magnesium. Some naturopathic doctors are now recommending Langsat to elderly patients recovering from leg surgery or injury, not just for the vitamins, but for its overall strengthening effect on the nervous system and gut-muscle connection. There's an ancient saying in Malaysia, Langsat keeps the knee straight and the spirit high. There might be more truth to that than we realized. And now, we arrive at fruit number 5, the crown jewel, the fruit that combines circulation, inflammation, muscle support, and even hormonal balance in one. Horned melon, also known as kawano. Horned melon looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Bright orange skin with spikes, and inside, a green, jelly-like flesh packed with magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E. These 3 nutrients are critical for leg strength. Magnesium supports muscle contractions, zinc supports tissue repair, and vitamin E reduces inflammation and protects muscles from oxidative damage. But what makes horned melon truly unique is its effect on nitric oxide levels. Studies have shown that horned melon naturally increases nitric oxide production in the body. Why does this matter? Because nitric oxide dilates blood vessels and allows for better blood flow to your muscles. When your legs feel weak, it's often because they're starving for oxygen and nutrients. Horned melon helps open up those tiny capillaries and feed the muscles what they need. Even more fascinating, a clinical trial in 2020 showed that elderly individuals who consumed horned melon juice daily had better balance, improved gait, and reduced incidence of falls within just 4 weeks. And here's something else. Horned melon is naturally adaptogenic, meaning it helps the body adapt to stress. Whether the stress is physical like muscle strain or mental like fear of falling, horned melon calms the system and allows for better movement. There you have it, the 5 secret fruits that top doctors are turning to for weakened legs. Blackcurrants, Sapodilla, Camu Camu Wangsat, and horned melon, each one powerful on its own, but even more potent when used together. These fruits target inflammation, blood flow, nerve health, muscle contraction, tissue repair, and even psychological resilience. But we're not stopping there. If you find this video informative, let me know in the comments, and in the next part of this video, we'll dive deeper into how to combine these fruits for maximum effect, the best times of day to consume them, and a few shocking case studies of people who went from weak and stable legs to strong, confident movement thanks to these fruits.